revolution.
Bookmarklets on standby.
Log online, fan page loaded and ready.
Player stats, loaded. Health check, go.
Weapons check. Eyes check. Complete.
We have launched for the Informant podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Informant podcast. I'm Pistol Pete from Stockholm. Tonight I have with me Jenna, Mig Death by Gucci, and Jennifer, the Mafia Wars Loot Lady. What is going on? Oh, and Nestor's around somewhere.
And the Hopper.
We tried to get him, for Frank, we tried to get him out last time, and it just didn't work out.
He doesn't like to talk.
He says he didn't hear us calling him out of the Hopper because he got called away. So maybe we have to give it one more shot sometime.
Well, it was difficult finding the key.
Yeah, exactly. Tester keeps it in his bra.
Well, you may hear from one of my dogs on the show, too.
Special guest tonight.
Yes. They're not happy that I'm away from them. So they
And it's too bad you can't give dogs like catnip or something. Like dog nip.
Just go crazy with some dog nip.
Yeah, entertain yourselves. We're doing a show.
I don't like it when they get all attached to you and if they follow you everywhere. And
why don't you go turn the Oscars on? That'll bore them.
Oh, I bet if I turn the TV on.
Yeah, turn the Oscars on or something. Boring.
Oh, is that on tonight?
Yeah, it's on right now.
Oh.
Bore them to sleep.
They better still have The Walking Dead on tonight.
Oh, well, that's on a totally different channel. So
oh, good. Okay.
For those that care, it's on AMC.
We're safe.
And the members of the Informant podcast got me hooked on that show.
Yeah. You love us for it, too.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad I gave it a second chance.
Yes. Awesome.
Yep.
So what's going on, Pete? Anything new tonight?
No, I covered a lot of the stuff that we've changed over at Stockholm last week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, yeah, I can talk about something. Stream Scanner got an update to now be able to allow you to use Facebook IDs to try to scan just for certain people. And then it also has an option now for the you can set a back counter for a number of hours. So if you want to only check back, to 24 hours ago and then start a scan from there, you can go ahead and set that in the settings. Now, Martin has indicated, at least from his testing, that the Facebook ID thing isn't working perfectly yet. And we don't know if that's just the Facebook API or if that's, something else going on. So, but we'll keep at it and see if we can figure out. But what that would be good for is, let's say you have your family and you want to share, those stupid properties, the cage match or whatever, you could go ahead and just scan your own family's streams for those type of things. Might make things a little bit easier. I think we're going to end up having to still have kind of like a Linko database of different things down the road, but this is kind of a different approach.
You have something in the works for that, right?
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while, and we've got something we're trying to push back together again, and I've been kind of out of touch with some of it because I've been just so busy in real life. I've had Lego robotics, and we've been doing Science Olympiad stuff. And
that's awesome. How old do you have to be to start that? What grade starts Lego?
The Lego robotics, they do them young. I mean, you can start at 8 years old, 6 or 8 years old.
So maybe like second grade. I haven't seen it offered to first grade yet.
Yeah, we're fortunate in our area. The college that I actually attended, Wichita State University, has a annual tournament called the Lego Mindstorms.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And,
I've followed it. It's really cool.
Yeah, and so we're working on one called. They've got the Wizard of Oz theme this year, so we're working on a robot that's to navigate the poppy fields and deliver the ruby slippers to the good witch and stuff like that. So.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, so I've been a little caught up in trying to get that going.
Well, see, there is more out there than just Mafia Wars. You can be doing all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, we've been doing water bottle rockets, and it's just been crazy.
Awesome.
Yep, but anyway, so my living room is tied up with a big, huge course. So, but okay, back to Mafia War. So the stream scanner is probably the most recent change. There's been minor updates to some other stuff. Obviously, inventory group has gotten updates when new loot came out, and I think I mentioned that a long time ago when the fight loot changed and the war loot changed. And I think other than that, that's probably about it. So,
Very good.
Jen,
Well,
catch us.
Jen, what all changed since we hung up last week? Because it seemed like everything changed right when we ended the show.
Yeah, we haven't got too much new content because we went over the secret district with the bandits and the boss fight.
You got it right.
Right.
The bandits.
I haven't listened to that show yet to see how many times I screwed that up. But
It was good.
the secret district boss fighter that was released by Team Spockholm, it counts better now. I think in the beginning it wasn't giving accurate stamina experience stamina ratios, but it seems to be doing better now, and it looks like you get a little bit over like 2.2 ratios. And then I did see Martin mention that he was going to add in the functionality to use the consumable items. But aren't you guys like not sure if it's going to be a permanent feature? Is it worth all the effort?
Yeah, that's one of the challenges we always have with anything we create is it going to be something that, is going to be, permanent? Otherwise, what's the time? Yeah, there's no sense in
Is it
wasting
worth
time.
it, right?
Yeah. So it's so I don't know what we're going to decide on this one.
Yeah, that will be nice if it does that.
Yeah.
Because it's funny. I was trying to do it with one of my energy accounts that has really bad stats, and I had like for each consumable I clicked, it would knock my health down to 0. And I think they kind of added that to prevent the energy players from going balls out and serial leveling, because you can't move on until you kill the boss.
Yeah.
And for some, that's almost impossible if you don't have health.
Right.
So
And stamina, if you're depending on.
yeah, if you're not going to use the consumables, then you have to use your own stamina.
And it goes up fast. I didn't believe you until I got there. And damn.
Yeah, my energy account, I had the stamina up to like over 2,000 a hit.
Because my consumables aren't working. And so I played through one of the bosses a little bit ago with my stamina just because I had just leveled up and I really don't care. So that is a pain. And I don't know if you're seeing that happen too, but I go through the combos of the consumables and nothing.
That's what I've seen other people say that. And it seems like there's something really weird going on this past weekend. Like you name it, there were problems.
Oh my God. And it's just so slow.
Right. With Facebook and Mafia Wars, like people can't collect from their properties. They're getting a network service
I've
error.
had that happen.
You can't load Mafia Wars or access the game sometimes. You get the 501 gateway error. I don't know what any of that
Yeah, it's
stuff
been a pain
means.
yeah. Again, for sure.
And icing's been really difficult this weekend too. Like people are having a hard time with it. Finding live targets.
And
so you name it, it's a mess. And there's an ongoing problem with I have posted an image where everyone got extra health bonuses. Like we were at level 7 and we were getting a bonus as if we were at level 8. And this was widespread. Like every family was noticing this. And then they fixed that, but then all of a sudden the health scores have been fluctuating like big time, but it doesn't show up on your screen. But they're noticing it when they run the Assassinator because the score's going up, down, up, down. And I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if you have more to say about that, Pete.
No, I haven't noticed that. My big complaint this week was the stupid Facebook jammed me with that 7-day warning about adding friends.
Adding friends.
Did you try to add a lot or something?
No, and that's the thing.
And what happened?
So I don't know. And then I sent a message to them because they said, well, if you think this is an error, send a message. So I worded a very strong message that I said, first off, I don't send a friend request to somebody that I haven't communicated with via email, Skype, or through Facebook messaging first. So, and on top of that, I only add people that are playing the game that I play, and part of the game is, adding friends.
Right.
And I'll never get a response, but it just made me mad that, here I am getting a 7-day warning that I can't add friends. And so I do most of the adding to our Spock family, and now all of a sudden I can't add people.
Yeah, that's going to be hard.
Now, people can friend me, and then I can then add them to the, once they've
You have
added
been
me.
penalized.
But I've been under warning. So.
Oh man.
And I have the opposite problem. Once you get 1,000 pending friend requests, nobody can send you a friend request.
Oh gosh. So if I could just hold off on 1,000, it would stop.
It would. And I haven't done this intentionally. It's been so busy and I haven't had time. And someone tried to send me a friend request and they couldn't. And then I tried to send myself a friend request from a mini so I could collect more property parts. And it wouldn't let me.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You have been penalized.
You've also been penalized. So, but yeah, I don't know what the deal was, but that kind of bugged me.
Well, and the family battle stuff too is jump, everything.
Oh yeah, that too. Like you named the feature, there's a problem with it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't play the slots.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I can't do that. It's
a lot of people just stop playing because there's so many problems. And like our wall on the fan page, it's been like busier than ever. Like it's one thing after another.
Not cool.
Yeah, and somebody mentioned, like, actually I saw 3 or 4 people mention this, that they had talked to customer support and they were told that on the weekends that Zynga does some maintenance on their servers, so there's always less servers. That doesn't make sense to me, but kind of gives the impression that, when they're not there, they do something to the servers that makes things
They have
slow.
monkeys running the servers.
Yeah.
When they're not there.
It's all Zynga's fault at that point.
Yeah, but there's so much going on the Facebook side too, so it's hard to say.
True. Yeah.
They need to pull it together.
Yeah.
Get on the same page.
They already screwed us out of one day on the ice seasons, and I'm telling you, this whole weekend there were problems getting ices. Like I set my log to 100, and I had all 100 already iced. So they really need to at least give that extra day back for the ice seasons, or ideally they should give 3 more days.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to our new property, the Cage Fight Arena, there were Facebook outages and things that were affecting that as well. So I think an extension is due for that. And if they would take Pete's suggestion and not put timers on every single feature and let people do it at their own pace, they'd have a lot happier player base.
Yeah, we wouldn't feel so much pressure.
Now, to stand corrected, I'm sure somebody out there came up with the idea before Pete came up with the idea.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So for all those people that also had the same idea, congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah. I don't know why people get so mad about that. Like I had posted something and someone had reminded me about it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that there's this application you can download that will change your view of timeline so it looks like the old application.
Right.
And someone posted the link again on my fan page. So I said, oh, thanks for reminding me. I started a post on that and I never finished it. Well, I couldn't remember who the first person that put that on the fan page was. And I scanned a few pages. I just couldn't find it. So I thanked the guy for reminding me. And I said, and also I thank you to everyone who posted it, because there were others that posted it and I got an email about it.
Uh-huh.
And then there was a nasty comment like, oh, you don't give the person who originally told you about it credit. And I'm like, not this again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And then they always post anonymous, claiming they're the first one. It's like, well, if you want the credit,
Then
put
give
your
a
name
there.
Yeah, we'll clap for you.
Pat you on the back.
We'll have a special segment on the show. Those who came up with it first.
Yeah. And I like to give people credit. I think it's important, because I'm not, these are not my ideas. Everything I write about is stuff I read about the game. It's not like I'm this creative genius that finds everything. And I try to include the community because so many people help.
Right.
But once in a while, like you can't remember, like you read it a few days ago and you can't find the post.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologize to anyone who posted something first, and I gave the guy who posted something second credit. I think that gets them more angry than if I just don't thank anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes over a little better.
And then if you do find something, in the comments, say, hey, I posted that first. My
Give
name
me a
is
shout out, please. Or something.
and I thank everybody that helps. Like I could not get the information out there like I do if I didn't have that resource.
Yep.